Thank you for being here. You're welcome to the Dr. Inia Desmia show. I'm so sorry I couldn't be here last week, right? It was just I was a bit busy I couldn't get into the show last week, but I'm here now. So today I have another interesting and exciting topic. And of course, if this is the first time that you're here this morning or this evening or this afternoon, wherever you are, if this is the first time that you are joining this program, I just want to say you're welcome. This is where I provide resources and information to make SMEs thrive. Of course, everything here is for informative and educative purposes only. I always suggest that as much as possible, please talk to a professional. Now, if you do not have a CPA that you're working with, please feel free to connect with me on the drdiadesia.com website. And then, of course, I would connect and then, of course, go to the navigate to my CPA platform and then you know um, sign up for a consultation. All right. Yeah. I know today it's just a bit, tired. I was busy day today, but busy is good. Now, very interesting topic today, as always. Okay, the topic today is how do you effectively market or marketing effectively during the holiday season? We're rounding up the year, a couple of weeks, and we're done with 2024. But you know what? You can ask yourself, what do you do? How do you market? What's the best way to at least get out there before the end of the year, before the year closes, right? And so I'll have some pointers, right? And I want to make sure that you take advantage of some of these pointers. You might say, okay, unless you do it in a very big way and spend so much money. Well, there's some ways that you can actually not spend so much, but actually reach people that need your services, all right, or need your products. Now, the very first thing I would say that um, my recommendation, first of all, is look for a place that you can actually maybe sponsor an event. You can actually sponsor an event. That's really one of the ways. What is happening? Is there a Christmas celebration coming on, end of year? What's happening? You can look for something that you can do. They ask for sponsorship, and sometimes this sponsorship not that expensive. I mean, we're not saying that you can go for the highest. You can just decide on what you can do to sponsor a particular event. It might be, I mean, if you're someone that is into, let's say, maybe makeup, you can sponsor something to do with women's event, right? Something that you do for kids. Look for kids events that you can sponsor. All right. So anything like that that actually links up to what you actually do, what your product does. That is one of the best ways to actually go ahead and market. Because of course, when you sponsor the event, sometimes they put a banner there or something to show that you sponsor that event. So that's the very first step. The second one I would say, second suggestion, which I'll really expand on, is look around for end of year events. Don't just look around. Don't just say that, oh, you know what, that I don't want to go. And no, look around for end of year events. There are a lot of organizations, business organizations, entrepreneurship, that no business organizations, those that of course deal with entrepreneurs. Anything that has to do with business people, that should be your focus, right? Find out that when you see things like a chamber of commerce, you know that so many businesses will be there, right? And why do I just talk about, just remember, we're looking at how do we get the best, the greatest, the greatest reach, right? With with limited amounts of money. I always say that as an SME, right? Small and medium-sized enterprise owner, I mean, you want to really, you have limited resources and you want to make sure that you really maximize the use of that limited resources. All right. So just honestly, just go around, find out what's happening. Is there any end of year for a chamber of commerce, for example, things like that? You need to really connect with that. Now, when you find that out, the next step is, do they have a magazine? Can you advertise half page, one quarter page, a whole entire page? Sometimes it's not that expensive. But the good thing is that you reach people. I mean, somebody, I didn't even, I mean, I mean, I'm going to correct that with one of my points, but somebody saw my advert in one of these events that they went. It was an end of year event in one of these chamber comments, and they called me. They called me, right? They called me and became my clients. All right. So do not take it for granted. If you cannot do a full page, do half. You can't do half quarter. Find out, right? How does that work? Right. And then, of course, there are other options. I know some of these options have where you can put your cards, put your cards or put an item in a bag that will be distributed that day, right? Find out if you can ask what does it cost to have your product put inside that bag that is going to be distributed. All right. That's one of the things that you can actually look into doing. Find out, get it. And, don't wait to the end. If there's a celebration that's coming, or maybe an end of year celebration coming up very soon, ask them what's the deadline to bring the adverts, to bring the gift items for the badge. What are the requirements, right? So very, very important for you to make sure that you're in that magazine. Even if you can choose either or you can do both, right? I really like the magazine one, being in the program, as opposed to the swag items. If you have to choose, why do I say that? Well, sometimes people don't really. It's good. I mean, if you can do both of them, awesome. But I just feel that for me, I would definitely look through the magazine. Definitely look through the program. It might not be the magazine, but the program, definitely. So if you have to choose, for me, that's what I would do. But you know best for that what works for you, right? Putting it in that program, awesome. So program, looking for events that you can actually ask. Can you put um um your your um your advert in the program? Please, not just any any event, right? You have to see, how does this look? Ask yourself, how does this event connect with what I am going to do? How does it connect with what I'm doing, right? Is it going to um connect me with potential customers or clients? Is that what I'm looking for? So you're not just going to throw your or put your advert in any kind of magazine, right? We're looking at limited resources and we're trying to do our best to maximize that. All right. The next one I would say is that, which I know some of you might say, oh my goodness, right? Must I do this? Yes. Attend the event. Attend the event, because a lot of times, you can actually, of course, before you attend the event, make sure you have business cards. Make sure that you can share your business cards with people, right? Because one thing is that, yes, it's good to have those adverts in magazines and all, no, the program, well, program magazine, have it there. Good to have those little gift items. But if you connect with people, you bring your cards and you actually connect, you actually talk to somebody and connect with somebody there. Um, I would say that it is very difficult for you not to at least get somebody that you can talk to and you can relate with, right? And from there, that's another way to connect. You have to be out there, not just going, oh, I'm just going to go to the event and sit down. I know you are in the magazine. I know you have some gift items there, but there's nothing as good as connecting, right? I said my advert was out there. I didn't go, but I'm trying to make it a point of duty to check and attend some of these organizations end of years programs, right? And even beyond that, it's good to find out what program, what are people, what are they, what is going on in these events, right? That match what you are looking at as a business owner, right? Very, very, very easy way to market your product, right? Easy way. And if you're like, I mean, I know I'm in the service industry, but if you're in the product industry, right? You might say, okay, you know what, adverts might, being on the magazine or program might not really work for me. I want to give items, little items, right? Sample of my item. That's so good, all good and well. But the good thing is that at least people are seeing you. People are seeing your product, right? People are seeing and working and say, okay, this is what this person produces, right? Some people are seeing your product, right? So yes, we're excited. End of year is here. We're doing so much, right, within ourselves, within our families, planning to travel, see family, and all those things. Beautiful, nice. But you know what? This is also a great time to get into the marketing aspect of your product, of your services, right? So take advantage of these opportunities, right? Because really, during this, most of the time for networking meetings, a lot of people don't come. But when it comes to end of year celebrations, oh my goodness, a lot of people show up. So you have to see what really, which of the organizations or that works for you, right? Don't sit back. Don't stay at home. Don't say that. Oh yeah, you had a long day. Please put these plans within your long day, within your process. All right, make sure you do that. All righty. So again, very excited to be here. And I'm hoping that what I shared today actually is something that made a difference or impacted somehow a great impact on your marketing skills, right? Going forward. But of course, this is for informative and educative purposes only. Find out what works for you. But this is just a tip that you can actually implement and make it, in a way that will work best for you. All right. Thanks for having me. And of course, remember that for you to thrive, right, you have to be intentional about it. All right. Thanks for being here. I would see you next time. Definitely see you next time. All right. Okay. Bye for now.